Joshua chapter 19. And the second lot goes out for Simeon, for the tribe of the sons of Simeon, for their families, and their inheritance is in the midst of the inheritance of the sons of Judah. And they have in their inheritance Beer-Sheba, and Sheba, and Moladah, and Hazar-Shual, and Balah, and Azim, and Eltolad, and Bethuel, and Hormah, and Ziklag, and Beth-Marcaboth, and Hazar-Susah, and Beth-Lebaoth, and Sharuhen, 13 cities and their villages, Ain, Rimmon, and Ether, and Ashan, 4 cities and their villages. Also the villages which are around these cities, to alath-Beer, Ramoth of the south. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the sons of Simeon, for their families. Out of the portion of the sons of Judah is the inheritance of the sons of Simeon, for the portion of the sons of Judah has been too much for them, and the sons of Simeon inherit in the midst of their inheritance. And the third lot goes up for the sons of Zebulun, for their families, and the border of their inheritance is to Sarid. And the border has gone up toward the sea, unto Maralah, and come against Dabbasheth, and come to the brook which is on the front of Jokneam, and turned back from Sarid eastward, at the sunrising, by the border of Chisloth-Tabor, and gone out to Dabbarath, and gone up to Japhia. And there it has passed over eastward to the east, to Gittah-Hepher, to Ittah-Kazin, and gone out to Rimmon-Methoar, to Neah. And the border has gone around it, from the north to Hanathon, and its outgoings have been in the Valley of Jiphthah-El, and Katath, and Nahalal, and Shimron, and Idalah, and Beth-Lehem, 12 cities and their villages. This is the inheritance of the sons of Zebulun, for their families, these cities and their villages. The fourth lot has gone out for Issachar, the sons of Issachar, for their families. And their border is at Jezreel, and Chesulloth, and Shunem, and Hapharaim, and Shihon, and Anharath, and Rabith, and Kishion, and Abez, and Remoth, and En-Gannim, and En-Haddah, and Beth-Pazzez. And the border has touched against Tabor, and Shahazimah, and Beth-Shemesh, and the outgoings of their border have been at the Jordan, 16 cities and their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the sons of Issachar, for their families, the cities and their villages. And the fifth lot goes out for the tribe of the sons of Asher, for their families. And their border is at Helkath, and Hali, and Betin, and Aksaph, and Alamelech, and Amad, and Mishiel. And it touches against Carmel westward, and against Shihor-Libnath, and has turned back at the sunrising to Beth-Dagon, and come against Zebulun, and against the Valley of Jiphthah-El, toward the north of Beth-Emek, and Neiel, and gone out to Kabul on the left, and Hebron, and Rehob, and Hammon, and Cana, to Great Sidon. And the border has turned back to Ramah, and to the fortified city Tyre. And the border has turned back to Hosah, and its outgoings are at the sea, from the coast to Akzib, and Ummah, and Aphek, and Rehob, 22 cities and their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the sons of Asher, for their families, these cities and their villages. The sixth lot has gone out for the sons of Naphtali, for the sons of Naphtali, for their families. And their border is from Heleph, from Allon in Zaanannim, and Admai, Nekheb, and Jabneel to Lakum, and its outgoings are at the Jordan. And the border has turned back westward to Aznoth-Tabor, and has gone out there to Hukok, and touched against Zebulun on the south. And it has touched against Asher on the west, and against Judah at the Jordan, at the sunrising. And the cities of defense are Ziddim, Zur, and Hamath, Rakath, and Chinnereth, and Adamah, and Ramah, and Hazor, and Kadesh, and Edrei, and En-Hazor, and Iron, and Migdal-El, Horem, and Beth-Anath, and Beth-Shemesh, 19 cities and their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the sons of Naphtali, for their families, the cities and their villages. The seventh lot has gone out for the tribe of the sons of Dan, for their families, and the border of their inheritance is Zorah, and Eshtaol, and Ir-Shemesh, and Shalabin, and Aijalon, and Jethlah, and Elon, and Thimnathah, and Ekron, and Eltekah, and Gibbethon, and Baalath, and Jehud, and Bene-Barak, and Gath-Rimmon, and Me-Jarkon, and Rakkon, with the border in front of Jabba. And the border of the sons of Dan goes out from them. And the sons of Dan go up and fight with Leshem, and capture it, and strike it by the mouth of the sword, and possess it, and dwell in it, and call Leshem Dan, according to the name of their father Dan. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the sons of Dan, for their families, these cities and their villages. And they finished to give the land in inheritance by its borders, and the sons of Israel give an inheritance to Joshua, son of Nun, in their midst. By the command of Yahweh they have given to him the city which he asked for, Timnath-Serah, in the hill country of Ephraim. And he builds the city, and dwells in it. These are the inheritances which Eleazar the priest, and Joshua, son of Nun, and the heads of the families of the tribes of the sons of Israel, have caused to inherit by lot, in Shiloh, before Yahweh, at the opening of the tent of meeting, and they finish to apportion the land.